Hello again. We are going to discuss the different itinerary features that are on the operations portion of the GE site. There are two different itineraries that you can review. There's your working itinerary and your final itinerary. Your working itinerary is mostly just for internal use, and we're going to click on this button that says Create Working Itinerary. What this does is it gathers all of the information that you have put into the trip and it creates it in an itinerary in chronological form. So we're going to click on Create Working Itinerary. What it's going to do is it's going to bring you to a page where you can generate a client working itinerary. I would advise that you generate one of these itineraries just so if anything ever changes on a trip, you can always go back and review what was originally on the trip and what has been newly added, just in case a client wants to come back and say, you know what, instead of doing X, Y, and Z, we would like to go back to what we were originally doing. So what we're going to do here is we're going to click Generate Client Working Itinerary. What it's going to do is it's going to give you a PDF file that allows you to open up. I'm sorry, not a PDF, a Word document. Once it allows you to open up a Word document, you can actually refresh this page. And now what happens is it has created a link to that Word document to create your working itinerary. You can actually regenerate this working itinerary after any changes are made. What will happen is the most recent working itinerary will attach. And if you click on this little revision history, almost looks like a clock. What it's going to do is it's going to open a pop-up screen. It's going to give you a pop-up screen that looks like this. What it'll actually do is it's going to keep a log of the last 10 itineraries that you generated, with the most current being at the top. Okay. So once you have that, you can actually go down and you can just do a quick review of everything that you have on the trip. It's going to show you the different suppliers that you have pulled in. It's going to show you the different activities that you have pulled in on each day. It's going to show times if you have times already in here that are confirmed. It's going to show you any kind of descriptions that we have within the system for those things. The other thing that it's going to let you do is it's going to let you start creating what's going to be put on the final itinerary. So if you see here, there's radio buttons that you can click on. You can have it include addresses, you can have it include phone numbers, and you can have it include web links to the different suppliers if you would like on your itinerary. If you don't want those, then you just leave those unchecked. You can also go in and edit any language that you want changed that is put on your itinerary. So if you don't want necessarily what our generic descriptions are for the different activities or things that are going on in the trip, you can actually go in and you can edit those at this time. Once you're done, you can save and return to your trip. Takes just a second. The next feature I'm going to show you is this is creating your final itinerary. Now, this is the itinerary that is going to your client or the participants on the trip. So if you click on this button, this teal button, you again can go in and generate a client final itinerary when you're ready to do that. So we'll just hit generate. Again, what it's going to do is it's going to give you a drop box at the bottom of your screen to allow you to open up a Word document. If you don't want to do that, if you don't want to review it at the time, no worries about that. Just refresh your page once you've hit generate. And it's going to give you that link. And again, you can regenerate this if any changes are made at any time. And there is that little clock that you can go in and see anything that you have done over the past, with the current being at the top. You can go in if you'd like and edit your itinerary information, allowing things to be included or not included on your trip. You can also grid edit your final itinerary if needed. This allows you to go in, if you double click in these boxes. What is it going to do? what it'll actually do is it'll allow you to unclick and click these different options to go onto your itinerary. Then when you are done with any changes that are made, you would just hit save changes, or save, I'm sorry. Once you're done doing all of your edits, you're going to hit save and return to trip. Those are the different types of itineraries we have within the system that you can work with.